Welcome back everyone to Let's Play HighFleet Game Series episode number 2. However long or short this series ends up going. In the last episode we had a couple of game bugs and I wanted to make a little bit of a public announcement that is not my experience with the game, so kind of to defend the game. We saw a couple of those game bugs, but it hasn't been my experience that is representative of the game. I think that's the first game crash I've ever had, in fact. So it's a lot less common than maybe one 40-minute episode with one game crash would lead you to believe. Anyway, so we're going to go over here to this Paladin, which is something I would love to acquire. And we'd have a good chance of acquiring it if we can get ourselves on good terms with this Tarchon. Because we have a wonderful little pot of incense, whatever it is, we're probably in good shape to do that. So Omar Khan is a tall Alaim, and just in case I haven't read this description yet, the Alaims are the desert folk, the indigenous people of Gerat. The Kingdom of Elam used to be an independent before Gerat became part of the Romani Empire. And now it's kind of ravaged by this division, right? This break between rebellion and empire. This guy's actually walking out without his face mask thing, gold mask, so this is a little surprising. Anyway, I can say, in the name of Issue, peace be with you. Your people are against the... I'm not, though. I can say glory to Gerat and welcome. Or who's in charge here? This third one always seems like a little bit disrespectful. I don't know if he's a religious man, but we can quickly determine that. I kind of don't want our people to be against the Elam's tradition, so let me do glory to Gerat, which improves my... And he's very proud of Elam, so this worked out very well for us. Now, I do have something we could give him, but maybe we don't need to do that considering we're off to such a good start. So what if we give him a bronze icon? A truly priceless gift, +1 faith. So we already got him to 1 star. In fact, we've almost gotten to the point where he will join us for sure. I think 2 stars we should be okay. Of House of Sayadi is a good friend and a fearsome foe. Or of the coming decline of the Romani Empire. I think that this is probably a good one. I generally think that these people don't like the Romanis, even though we are a Romani. And he also enjoyed that. So, I have to say, we have done very well for ourselves so far. Of the great future that awaits all the people of Gerat. Why would this be a -1? Said. Who is Said? I don't know, but it says -1. Of the injustice seen throughout Gerat. So now we don't know if he'll appreciate that or not. Of the fact that this is no time for philanthropy. Of how the weak appeal to justice to undermine the strong. Of the injustice seen throughout Gerat. So probably the injustice seen throughout Gerat. Order +1. Well said, Duke. Oh my gosh. Well look, I've never... Okay, there's really no reason for us to continue. Okay, so well said, well said. That was a pleasant talk, Duke. This is better than even giving him the incense, for crying out loud. So what have you decided? Will you join us? I mean, for crying out loud, I think you will. I will join you gladly, Grand Duke. I want to meet other Tarchons. Do you know where to find them? All Tarchons become outlaws after the Kivon Revolution, but I've heard rumors of a Tarchon living to the northeast of here. It's quite far. So I'll say thank you, I appreciate it. And Omar Khan has joined, which means we get his ship, the Paladin Mark II. Really good. And I usually don't like to do the supplies and ship works until after they join, because then you'd have to rebuy fuel anyway, since we, just got this Paladin. This is a place with lower fuel cost, and as far as I know, it's half the cost that it would have been. We're still buying 7,000, so this would have been 14,000 money. Thankfully we have a lot of money right now, but it's not necessarily the case. So let's buy all the fuel, because it's cheaper here. Are there any weapons we want to buy? I don't find myself using these too often, unfortunately. Proximity fuse, maybe that one would be interesting. I've never tried it, so let's just buy a few of these for fun. And then probably move on out. Armor piercing, do I have any armor piercing? That also seems like one that I would want to have, so let's get 50 of that. Just buying a whole bunch of crap here. Stuff that I probably don't need and, you know, maybe should not buy. Okay, so anyways, we have Navarin here, which needs repairs. Let's do it. So it's going to repair all that. Fantastic. We do see that this chassis is damaged as well, so I do want that repaired. 125, 125, 100, 100. So I probably only took the hits down here. Oh, pretty sure this is not supposed to be 21, so we'll repair that as well. But this is probably not supposed to be 39, so it's only 1% damage. So it's probably just that one point. Still though, I mean, I'd rather do these repairs because yeah, that one's 4% damaged. I'd rather have all the hit points going into a battle than slightly less than all my hit points. If something's damaged, give me an option to repair it. Well, so that's see, that one's 82. It's down 17%, so it should be 100. And it still didn't give me an option to repair it. Nonetheless, we'll do those ourselves. What I'd like to do, if it was possible, it's obviously not because it didn't give us an option during the repair option. It would be really nice to rearm this ship, with those anti-ship missiles. So that's fine. And who else? Did we land anybody else? If I landed them, I don't remember now. So this is a firepower of 20. The Gladiator is a firepower of 10. To give you a kind of an idea of how scary this is, but it is very missile heavy. I don't know if I've used this one in combat, but I think I've faced it, and it's terrifying. Do we have anybody else in the docks? No, looks like we're good. We just fought with the Navarin, and there it is. I thought we had 2 Navarins. Am I crazy? Guess so. I probably had 2 Navarins in the other game slot that I'm playing. Something like that. Okay, let's move on then. We have a lot of refueling, a lot of, well, minor repairs to do, I should say, but a lot of refueling to do. This is going to take a long time, which is kind of good, though, because it'll give us an opportunity to get our morale up, our rest up. We also want to make sure that we don't spend too long here. Eventually it's going to say, like, that we're kind of like drawing attention to ourselves. Maybe. I also don't know where we're going to go when this refueling finishes. So we know that we need to go northeast of Oktog. There's merchant modules here, there's Kushan. I mean, I guess what I could do is go ship repairs northeast. Well, I could go right over to another fuel depot, but maybe I want to go to Shubat first, then over to this, and then go up to Gilead. That's what I'm planning to do right now. Okay, good. 99%. Done refueling. So let's do that. I like to visit places and eliminate their defenses. It's just kind of like my, just who I am. I like to cross all the T's, dot all my I's. So, it would be nice to get something a little bit faster than our Sebastopol, but that's what you need. I mean, that's what a tanker is for, is storing all that fuel. Oh, okay, we've got transmission of some kind. Okay. Pretty close. Got it. Okay, so let's use our cipher key this time. I've never used this before, so sorry, apologize that that's not much of a cipher key, is it? Looks like we're gonna have to pick up some more stuff. So I think what we're gonna have to do is pick up more pieces of paper and all that, so that we can actually start to cipher things. Well, that's unfortunate. So So we don't know what this means, we just know, at least we know it's coming from up here, which could be here even, but that would already be on radar, so it's probably from Gerat. Well, save that message, we'll, you know, maybe we'll figure out how to transcribe it later. Maybe it's something simple that I'm already missing. I wish I had played far enough into the game to have to decrypt things, but I had not. For now, we'll just put the phone away and we'll keep going. We will send a strike group. 74% if we send this group, so that's not going to happen. Let's take off the Paladin, which is slowing us down way too much. So the Navarin, oh, we see it's something that's in red on the bottom there, so I did not correctly repair something. We also know it doesn't have bombs or missiles, so I might actually have to let the Navarin go this time. I don't know if it's going to be... So let's get... Well, let's just take the faster of these two. Oh, it didn't end up mattering, so I'll take the slower of the two then. Wait, this one has anti-ship missiles. Let's just use one. And off you go. Good luck, Mr. One Gladiator. But I'm pretty confident in One Gladiator being able to get the job done. I don't think that there's transport here. There is not. Yeah, this is pretty good. We'll use regular high explosive, even though we have other options. It's pretty... It's a light group. We might have already killed it. Oh, got lucky. Ah, damn it. Shooting, I have to say, unfortunately. Okay, that one's down. Avoided something finally. Not a touch. That was some really bad shooting. Luckily for us, it was not a challenging situation. Boy, is this music loud or what? Man, I have it down to minus 14 dB already. It's even loud in my headphones. Okay, so I want to search for survivors first. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Doesn't look like we'll have to do secure the fuel tanks or the ammunition until the very end, so that's fine. And honestly, we're going to have to start looking at radio rooms and stuff like this, although we're going to have to get crew protection on. Wow, 33 rescued, my goodness. We're going to have to get crew protection on to go to the radio room, and I don't think we're going to be able to do both of those at the same time. It is also the only one that requires equipping, so I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to skip it. Now, these are... Well, there's two of them, so let me do search cabin, then dismantle. Yeah, so we would not have gotten the protection on. Okay, we got a gold elephant, fantastic. We can save this one, might as well. If we get lucky, we can save them both. Probably not. Oh, just not. Let's secure the fuel tanks, because that's something good. And ammunition, I don't even know what securing the ammunition does. Does it do anything? I don't know. It's safe. I mean, it doesn't give you any benefit as far as I can tell. So let's transfer over this one, wait for us to merge up with the one outstanding gladiator. Got it. And now we'll go ahead and land that one outstanding gladiator, which I guess is this one. Is going to be the one to land. We don't even need to land, but docking your ship is not necessary, but if a serious repair is applying, docking will speed it up. I'm going to land this one anyways, because it did take some damage technically. Let's go with this tank here. These gladiators are just so stable, at least when they have all their engines. Let me turn down the game volume a little bit though. Oh boy.
100 meters. Everyone get ready. Touchdown confirmed.
Okay, we did it without damage. Fantastic. Okay, give me a second here. Let me turn this volume down just a smidge. Still seems a little bit too loud to me. There we go. Well, maybe a little bit more. Alright, as you descend, the locals begin to crowd around you. There are so many of them that your guards have to form a protective cordon around you to keep the throng at bay. You are beginning to get used to this. The blessing. There are cries of joy as the Elaims greet you. Blessed be he who cometh, blessed be he who cometh. The people closest to you reach over the guard's shoulders, trying to touch your clothing. The Tanaim, the blessing bringer. That's what the locals seem to call you here. I can either keep away from the crowd or let the people reach out and touch you. That's a weird one. I don't really care. But both of these, neither of these are what I would just kind of like to ignore the situation. That's probably keep away from the, no, that's too intentional. I'll just let them. I'll just keep going about my business. You approach the line of troops separating you from the crowd and stand as close, see, that's not what I wanted. The people begin to jostle and push. It only takes them a moment to break the line. The human seat quickly sweeps you over. The officers barely manage to drive the crowd away from you and restore the line. The captain of the guard is livid. He can barely restrain his rage as he asks you, with all due respect, not to ever do that again. Not to do that ever again. Fair enough. Morale -1. What? Okay, I'll take the -1 though for the faith view. We can solve that, but no, sorry. Don't want to exit quite yet. So is there anything useful here? No. Just the shipyard, perhaps. What does it have? Oh, it has missiles. So I can probably repair this. Put missiles on? Oh, I can't. Of course I can't. Be nice if I could put that on, but no, I can't. So 63, 648. I think this, yeah, doesn't hurt your. So the bombs I could put on. I don't really want them though. So this is a weird thing I've found. I don't know if this is a bug or if I misread this, but it's 200 to buy this. It's still 200 to equip it to my ship, which means it seems like it allows you to buy the bombs, but you have to pay for them again, essentially. They have R5 missiles here. So I do need to go over to my Navran and land this. Unless I can repair it. Um, 1.1 hours is not that long. 1600 is just the cost of the parts. So I'm going to hit OK on that. How much would it be to repair this? Yeah, 0.2. Okay, I can wait that. If I get the right pixel here. No, 25 is fine, so it's just that thing which is damaged. Fair enough. Okay, we'll do that. You know what? I should just put it into the docks. 1.3 hours is fine. So let's just get 1.3 hours worth of fuel. Yeah, we'll just want to make it over to the fuel storage, I guess. And yeah, that's it. That's all we want to do here. Let's keep pushing. The refueling thing and the hand comm I get confused by. Okay, so the repairs are done, the refueling is done, but I want to wait until we get morale up to 8. Oh. And then we'll go over for the cheaper fuel. There we go. Off we go. Thank you, Shabbat, for all you've done. Keep up the good fight. Okay, so who do we want to send this time? What about this Navran that's freshly repaired? 96% if we send it by itself. Basically, it's only the Paladin which was slowing us down, so we could send a Gladiator too, but no need. And this one's at Morale 10, it has the anti-ship missiles. So yes, forward. Send exactly just the Maverick. I probably will use the missiles here. Oh yeah, I definitely am going to use the missiles. Okay, here we go. No, just too late. I feel like I'm really off my game today. Really, really, really off my game. Really off my game. I can't. A little bit better. Just get some distance from these guys. Oh, that was convenient. Can't hit him. Well, it's okay. Guess if we keep missing, but they keep missing, it's fine. Of course, I don't expect that they're gonna miss forever. Ah.
The enemy has been destroyed.
Oh, did he just get killed by his own missile? Hoisted by his own petard. I was really hoping that that guy would hit his friend.
Fuel 50%.
Okay, we gotta do this quickly. It feels wearing down here. That was nice. He's going down.
The enemy has been destroyed.
He is. Alright, and where's this last guy? He's really damaged on the top, so we can see you on the right. He's trying to protect himself there, I think. Go! Don't take it! Okay, now hit him. Hit him! There we go. Got him something. Oh, he's spinning. Got him. Whew. That was way closer than it needed to be. I hope we can repair. Okay, so let's see. There's nothing here where we need to equip our protection for, which is good. Fuel tanks are not going to detonate for very late. No ammo I need to worry about. Let's search the radio room, and then probably go for crew cabin. I'm not worried about a 1500 cost thing. Just settling the hole would also be nice, so probably search for survivors. Oh good, that was actually really good. We finally are starting to get the cipher information. Could be some valuables left inside. Okay, let's do this one first. Got a Gerat banner, that's going to be helpful, I have to imagine. We'll search for survivors. I would love to get both, but no, not going to. Man, we are rescuing a ton of people. Let's secure the fuel tanks because there's nothing else to do, and we get fuel for it, so, I mean, just because it's cheaper to buy fuel here doesn't mean we should. So we'll take that, and we'll swap over. Alright, Navarin, you're going down. And Gladiator... no expendables that we're expecting to get. Okay, just the Navarin then. And we'll take the 80 on the right.
Beginning final approach.
tower always scares me. I think it's something you can actually run into. Turns out I don't think that's the case.
100 meters.
Yeah, you can see the right-hand side hull piece is actually half broken.
Touchdown confirmed.
Okay, good.
Landing complete.
No damage. It's really easy to have too much lateral motion, left to right. Okay, anyways, the Caravan. A dozen colorful tents dot the sand along the edge of the city, surrounded by vehicles and scurrying servants. All signs of a visiting caravan. You decide to pay them a visit and ask them about current events. For some time, you enjoy the warmth of the caravan fire and hot coffee. Why would we enjoy fire in the... I don't know. Actually, this is a weird place where it's always raining. Gerat has never seen such rain. Yeah, exactly. The caravan leader tells you, shaking his head slowly. Oh, okay, so maybe there's some sense to the story. For the first time ever, it rained in Kila, the third month of our calendar. And we all said, ah, the Almighty has blessed this year. Then in the month of San, it rained again, and the peasants were overjoyed. Come to us when the second moon wanes, they told us, and bring twice as many people, for there will be a great harvest. But when I visited them again, all joy was gone from their faces. Ever since we left, it had rained every week. The Sevcha never rose, and had begun to rot, and the Samek had been struck down by a strange illness. These are the end times, Grand Noyon. Interesting. So it looks like we have an opportunity. I want to ask about hidden cities. Hidden in a tent and away from prying eyes, the leader of the caravan discreetly tells you of a hidden city to the northwest of here. Nice. Okay, so let's go to Shipworks and repair our poor ship. Has a lot of repairs to do. 2.3 hours, oh no! Good thing I got the 80%, jeez. But we'll be here for a while because we're going to get completely fueled up. I don't think there's anybody else that we need to do any fueling with. There are no real parts that we are interested in buying. So let's exit and go over to supplies. See, we're already down to 55. It seems it's like really easy to bleed money quickly. Now, where is that hidden city? That is what's going to be interesting. Oh, so by the way, here are the coordinates. I was kind of blind to in the last episode. I don't understand. To the northwest, to the northwest. Huh. Well, let's go over to Gilead, since I know that this is a potential place for... Oh, hidden city, northwest of Bakhim. Got it. So it's just northwest of here. We just probably need to go into the desert to find it. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's go ahead and start our refueling. We do have the fuel to do that, and then cut back to Gilead. And then just basically refuel enough to get to Yezid. Okay. Alright, northwest of Bakhim. Well, let's go ahead and set our course northwest. Here we go. I wish I knew where this was. Let's go back. Hopefully I still get to Yezid. Well, we'll have to buy a little bit of fuel here. Okay, well, let's prepare a strike group. One of our gladiators is back to 100%, so that's going to be the one we send, I guess. It's probably the one without the with the anti-ship missiles. Okay, so we oh yeah, this Navarone needs some work. I guess I'll send this other gladiator. It would be nice to get him into the rotation. Yeah, okay, we'll send him. Man, bummer. Northwest, I misread that. Oh, definitely. I might be able to do this without using my missiles. I'm quick enough. Wish you would scroll down, map. Oh, wait, they're above me. Just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's one way of doing it. What the hell? Look at my damage! What the... It's worth it. We're gonna retry this one. Yeah, that's just crazy. There you go. Okay, well, we saved one missile. This missile's always getting destroyed. I shouldn't have sent this gladiator. Kind of a learning moment there. Alright, well, not going to do the captain's cabin because we're not going to have time to get crew protection on. And we don't need crew protection. Well, we do for disassembling the hull. We could get these cheap bombs. But that might actually be a good opportunity for me to show you that the bombs cost money even to put back on the Navarone. If it ends up being the case. I think it is, though. Okay, this is a safety hazard anyway, so we kind of have to do that. Let's do it. Let's then search the radio room. Okay, we got another number. This is fantastic. We have to do both of these now. Let's do the fuel tanks first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the crew protection, and whichever of the two that the ammunition doesn't blow up is the one I'll go for. Okay, it blew up the other one, so I can disassemble the hull. Perfect. Should give me... okay, repair stuff. Fair enough. Okay, I'll wait to join. There it is. And land. Well, two that we can repair here. And it does apparently have expendables that I can recharge, so I probably need to land... Nope, this gladiator doesn't have it. Oh, okay. I can always land it later if I see a need. So, this gladiator... put this in the 52. It's gonna be easy. And then put this other one in the 66.
300 meters.
Okay, 52. Get this one over to the 66. I guess I could take it down to the 102. But... okay, fine, I'll do it. It's probably unnecessary. Oh, I'm sure it's unnecessary. Can I even fit here? Let's figure this out. It's a realistic question. Answer appears to be yes.
100 meters. Throwing it ready.
Oh, don't script aside.
Touchdown confirmed.
Got it. Alright, cool, we did it. Hooray! Whew, okay, the Caravan, another one of these. Fine. Oh, Caravan drivers greet you warmly. Life is too tough these days. Too tough, the Caravan leader tells you in dismay. We used to move at night to stay safe, away from the clans and their ships. but now our caravans are disappearing even in the dead of night. We thought it was the work of pirates, so we went to them to pay the customary ransom, but the clans knew nothing of our missing caravans. Take heed, Grand Noyon. Something is amiss in the desert. The end times are nigh. I would like to know more about the frickin' hidden cities. Yeah, it's west of here. Crying out loud. Just came from west of here. Well, didn't do something right, apparently. Okay, this will put the bombs back on. See? This is weird, right? It costs 200 even though I already own them to put on the bombs, which cost 200 themselves. That's just strange to me. Oh. I know the 91 is not the durability I should be seeing there. Let's get that repaired. '91, 92 is also not the number I should be seeing there. Can't tell, is this damage? Yeah, that was... it happened to be at 80, but it should have been at 100. Really wish these things would just be repaired without me having to click on them like this. Boy, oh boy, I wish that was true. 192, I can guarantee that that's not the real value. Well, I can't guarantee it. Sometimes they are weird values. Okay, 38 seems obviously wrong. Did we already get that 92? Yep. Well, might as well just repair this 20. Oh, got 94 in there. 77. Repair all the things. See, this is why I want to hit a repair button and just let it be repaired. Okay, I give up on that one. Let's go over to the Gladiator, see if repairing this does anything. It does. It puts the one missing piece back on, which is still something. But I'm going to have to do a bit of repairing myself. Large armor. So some of this is okay. This is an SA, or an R6, yeah. 100, so we took the hits on this side. $40. And maybe that's it. 10, 10, 100. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume that that's all the stuff that I really need to get repaired. That's only 0.7. It is a bit expensive, but that's okay. And let's go to supplies. This is cheap fuel. Let's get as much of it as possible. We're down to 44,000. Jeez. We've captured a Troposcatter communication station. It'll supply us with intel of enemy moons until they realize what happens. Okay, so I want to do strategic, and then I want to get... Okay. Strategic is going to give us the nearest strike force. Pretty far away. And they are... Okay, so this is actually good to know. They are coming my way. I can either go for a tactical, which I don't find much value in, or I can go for a trade. This trade one is pretty far away. Let's go for another trade. Also really far away. So there might not be any other trade vessels around here, probably because they're all leaving since everything went so pear-shaped down here. Anyway, I think that this is a good place to actually call our video to a close, since I see we're already up to almost 40 minutes. So I will call it to a close here, just like I said. I don't know where this hidden city is, but I feel like we must have been like right where it was. We were, I mean, I guess I could try like west by northwest Gilead. I don't know. I don't know how close you have to get to it to determine it. I mean, maybe I have to go much closer to Gerat, or maybe it's down here more. It's just a... No, it can't be in the lanes. It shouldn't be. That wouldn't make sense. We'll figure it out, or not, but we'll do it next time. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.